Another thing I noticed, man, is that just as you're talking, is that you're very close to family, and you care about them a lot. Like you're even talking about how you understand where your dad's coming from, and he's doing a laborious job. He has needs his hands, feet. He has arthritis, and you also mentioned earlier you're trying to retire him. But you have a lot of family values. I can just tell, and I like that. Now, did you have? I know you said you had a lot of entrepreneurs within the family somehow, whether it's uncle or someone else. Did those values or those ideas get instilled with you early on, or you just weren't aware of it at all, and it was just something that was just kind of inside of you? I'm kind of curious.
Well, yeah, the values of family come from being an immigrant and Italian. um, so I know that those two things together usually add for family being heavy. Um, but in terms of the entrepreneurial spirit, I think I always had some form of disdain, but like resistance towards authority, of like wanting to be free, wanting to make my own choice, because my parents were very strict growing up, and so like they would take things away from me all the time, and I never had the chance to be free. So I was constantly fighting to be free, right? And so take that same scenario as I grow up, I'm repeating the same pattern, to be an adult in a job and not wanting to be at a job because I want to be free. So there's that. But the one thing that they definitely did set within me was sacrifice and work hard, sacrifice and work hard, sacrifice and work hard. And growing up, I completely despised that. Like it wasn't until I was in like late high school did I start taking that mentality in, and I still didn't take it in for school. It was for my personal stuff. It was it was just the idea that okay, if I work hard at something, I'm going to get better at it, and I can eventually make my way. And I knew every job that I had growing up, people always loved having me as an employee because I was always like hard worker. I never stood around doing nothing. I was always doing something else. Um, and obviously that leads for a very valuable employee.